Hello everybody, welcome to Newcastle Fans TV preview in a moment, but we're going to be bringing you up to date with Fan League. Now, what is Fan League? As you may not have known, some of you might have seen it, that obviously we've been promoting Fan League week by week and trying to get you all involved in winning some cash. So Fan League is a prediction app where you've got to get 10 out of 13 correct. So none of this 1-0, 2-1, none of that. You just literally got to get win, lose or draw, get 10 out of 13 correct. You will win. The link in the description if you are new. There's 2 free games and you could potentially win up to £5 if you get all 13 out of 13, which is a lot of money, you know. If you invite your friends, you'll also get another go. So if you do run out, you can do that, and your friends will also get 2 goes as well. And if you do run out of free credits, it's only 20 pence to play a game as well, which is now, is it? Right, make sure if you are playing the app to add us as a friend, and then we'll invite you to Newcastle Fans TV, so do check your email out for that as well. Right, so how did I get on? How did you get on last week? Right, so again, I've just missed out on winning cash again, because you've got to get 10 to win some cash. 13 obviously gets you loads. I got 9 yet again, just missing out again. Frustrated. But did anyone else do better? Did anyone else do better? Well, nobody did. However, Mark Robinson, you've had a great couple of weeks. He got 9 again, so he done well. He was joint with me last week, coming top as well. Unlucky Mark. Big shout outs to William Morrison, Steve Taylor, Kieran Walton, who all scored 8 last week. You're only a couple off. It's not far off, winning some money there. But who do we name and shame this week? Who did really poor? Well, Sean Smith, what has happened here? You've had a good few weeks and then you've had a couple of stinkers. After promising start, you've only scored 5. However, Sean, you're not at the bottom on your own. No, you're not. Adrian Brown also scored 5 out of 13 as well. How are lads? Sort it out for this weekend, will you? Okay, let's have a look at the league table. Now, the beauty about the league, of course, is you could be brand new and you go straight at the top, which you can see a couple of people have already done based on your average. I'm still top of the league, have to be, get in. On an average, I've dropped, though on my average, I'm 9.33 out of 13. Andrew Penman moves up despite not playing. He actually forgot to play last week, a bit like Kieran Dickinson, but well done to Justin Nichols, who's also joined second too. Jack Evans, you're down in 5th on an average of 8.50. Can you improve that as well? But who is struggling? Who is struggling at the bottom? At the joint bottom, we have my mate Alan Ryder. Alan sorted out, man, how Adrian Brown and Liam Kellenty all on a woeful 4.5 average. That is shocking, man. How way, lads. Ian Caskell and Chris Addison, used to, are just ahead of that as well. So you've got to up your game this week. Let's have a look at the global rankings. So there's over, what is there? There's something like over 13,000 players now. I'm actually 29th out of 13,000. So, you know, I'm pretty decent at it. You know, if you want to follow my predictions, please do. You know, I'm beating the likes of DT. We've been quite similar. DT from Arsenal Fan TV as well, but he's dropped as well. Got to send him some stick on Twitter later on, I think. 442, sorry. They have fantastic videos on cartoons. I'm sure you guys know who they are. Dean, who was the main head of that, is way down in 272nd position still. Man, that's bad. And his partner, well, not his, you know what I mean by business partner, Sam, is in 805th position. Jesus Christ, I'm going to send you some stick later on Twitter. Like, let's have a look at what I've gone for this week. Maybe, just maybe, West Brom and nick a point against Man City. Why not? You know, Man City cannot keep winning all the time. They will stop, but I have covered a Man City win, of course. Maybe Stoke to win at away at Watford. Watford doing well. I know they got beat out Chelsea, but they should have really won that game. Maybe, you know. Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, I think they'll all win. I think that'll be pretty easy for all of them. What about the Sunday game? What about Birmingham versus Aston Villa? That's going to be tasty, isn't it? I was a little bit unsure about who to go for. I was like, do I go for a home win? Do I go for a away win? But I'm going to put my neck on line and go, I think this will be a draw with the Birmingham derby. So that's my predictions. Get involved in Fan League. Let's get over to the preview now then. When we look at the opposition, we obviously run you through the league form, predicted lineup, and how they'll play as well. So this is how Burnley have got on the last 6 games, including Cup. Man City, 3-0 defeat. Well, Man City are blistering teams at the moment, so we'll move that aside. A 1-1 draw at West Ham. Chris Wood scoring there. A great 1-0 win away at Everton. I know they're struggling, but you're still going away in the Premier League, getting 3 points. Huddersfield 0-0. They went out of the Cup in the League Cup. They lost on penalties to Leeds when they drew 2-2. Chris Wood scoring against his old side, and Robbie Brady as well. And a great point at Anfield, drawn 1-1 with Liverpool. So, you know, the last 6 games, they've actually only won 1, which is a little bit surprising. but they've only lost one as well, and they've drawn 4, so they're a bit of a draw specialist, only scoring 5 in the last 6 games, only conceding 7, and they've got a possible 6 points out of the last 12 as well. The league table, they're currently 1 point behind us in 8th place. Newcastle obviously sitting in 7th. I think both sides will be over the moon if the season ended. Now, right now, I think both sides will take that, punching above the weight, I think. Burnley, though, have only scored 8 goals in the whole of the Premier League this season. Chris Wood scoring 3 of them, but they've only conceded 9. Similar to Newcastle stats, where we've scored 10, we've only conceded 8. The 4th best defence in the Premier League as well. So you think this is going to be a tight game as well, wouldn't you? I don't think there's going to be many goals in this. Sean Dyche has obviously come out and said, you know, that the transfer window closing was a good thing for Newcastle. And I've got to agree to him. What he was meaning by that is like the speculation with Rafa Benitez, calm down. Players coming in, calm down. The carry on with the board, calm down as well. I know we're up for sale, but round about that time, a lot of fans were unhappy, like myself, like you watching, but it did calm down, so he is right about that. How Sean Dyche set up his side, you'll play with a 4-4, then the number 10, and then the striker. He goes with Nick Pope, who's done really well recently. Lowton at right back, Tarkowski and me will be the 2 centre-backs. Ward at left back. Brady will probably play on the right with Defoe and Cork in the middle. Arfield on the left, Hendrick in the 10, and Chris Wood, if he makes it, because there is a doubt about him, will play up top as well. Of course, they're missing Tom Heaton, who was their captain as well. But you've got to say Nick Pope has come in and done a fabulous job, so I don't think they've actually missed Tom Heaton, to be fair with you. Now, Burnley, how they'll play. Now, when you think of Burnley, you think, oh, it's ugly, it's high pressing, but no, there's so much more to it. Yes, they do occasionally, they can mix it up, play long balls, but they'll play with width, they'll get the ball out wide, they'll try and whip crosses in for Wood, you know, they'll get the likes of Brady, Arfield out wide, the fullbacks bombing on as well. Comfortable with playing it in the run half as well. They can pass around with the opposition pressing high. They're fantastic in the air as well, so they win a lot of aerial duels, you would think. Also run very, very hard, as I mentioned, on a Sean Dyche. Yes, they do press, similar to Newcastle do at home as well, but it works for them. They punch above the weight. They're having a great start to the season as well. However, every team does have a weakness. What is Burnley's? Well, Burnley are not very great at keeping the ball, so maybe that's where high pressing at. Newcastle could come in here. Not very great at playing offside, so if you are going to play the through ball, maybe get Shelby on the ball and whip it through in the spaces. Something like Hoslo's goal against Liverpool, maybe that's an option that Rafa may look at. Defending against set pieces, now I was quite surprised, and I was looking at whoscored.com for this. I was like, really? Long shots and skillful players according to them as well, so that's an interesting as well. Monday night, of course, which is live on Sky, I will be there as well with the team as well at Turf Moor as well, so we'll have loads of recordings from there as well to do. Keep an eye out, of course, for that coming as well. Get downloading Fan League, of course, in the link in the description below will get you the 2 free games as well. We'll post it all over social media as well today as well, so keep out for that too. Keep an eye out for that, sorry. Thanks for watching, see you later, bye bye.